The road to the Final Four traveled by Syracuse. They eliminated those 5 teams. Providence they beat Saturday afternoon in one of the semifinals. For Indiana, they came through the Midwest region. They were top seeded there, and they beat UNLV in a dandy 97-93. The referee who will toss up the ball to start the game between Syracuse and Indiana, Joe Forte of Smyrna, Georgia. He'll work with Nolan Fine, Virginia Beach, and Jody Sylvester of Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. Syracuse controls the tap. Howard Trish is 25.
Had to go for that jump ball. You know how it is out here in these college games. Oof. Thought I was gonna get it. Not there right now. I don't know. How's everyone doing today? Y'all pumped. Drop right here. We're just watching an old classic. Indiana versus Syracuse. Who knows who won that game? I have no clue. No idea. Puma is live. Let's go check it out. All right, here's this stuff. This is like really expensive. Thought this thing was $200. I wanted to get this thing right here, but I almost want to wait after the preem drop to decide if I actually want to go for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's sick as fuck, but I got a lot of stuff, guys, that we're going after today. So I'm gonna do this. If it's meant to be, and like let's say we miss on our manual cop today, we have a couple slots. And we'll get into that. I like to keep it, let you guys just guess a little. It may or may not be in the description. That's always an option. So yeah, I'm gonna pass on Puma for right now. I think if you want to go for that, like this thing, we'll probably resell. I know they're expensive, but the last ones, trust me, they went for a lot. And this is already selling it in the small sizes. How is everyone doing today? Cool drop. I was gonna put it in the title and I actually forgot to. Extra, looks like only the extra small stuff has sold out so far. With the shoes. 12.5, 13.5 are gone. What am I gonna manual? Like I said, we'll get into it. These ones right here I think are gonna be the first to go in terms of these shoes. 12.5 through 14s are gone. Yes. Big day. Big day. Drops. Now I saw this right here. Can you really use this code, stock up, and save on this item? Let's see if we can save money on it. Oh, come on. How are you gonna show me this coupon code on an item it doesn't work on? Yeah, the Miami jacket is super, man. I'm a big fan of it. Sure. Drop it down low a little bit. Dropped it too low. I have this floor, not even a floor light that I keep. Technically a SAD light, no depression light on your desk. Have it put UVB onto your face. And it's supposed to make you feel better. Have the winter sads, but I don't get that anymore. Arizona, 20 degrees. We have Puma live. You guys want to cop it? The ASAP Rocky stuff. Here's the link. Put it there in chat. We're live on Twitch. Let's see if we have any Twitch viewers. Anybody on Twitch? I actually don't even know how to check. If I go to multi-stream, it shows everything. Dane says this stuff is so fire, but I know I need to save for other stuff because I'm poor. Fair enough. I think this is a great week for resale. I know all you guys don't do. Why do you just buy for personal? Which, all right. But I think with the stuff coming out this week, there's going to be plenty in my green screen. Up my filter? I don't know. We're in the intro part of the stream. All right. New mic is priority number 1 for next thing we cop. That's the real priority. Yeah, good profit. We'll definitely talk more about what I think the best items to go for are here in a second, for sure. Because I think there is plenty to go for, plenty of things to target. And it's really up to you what you like, what your interests are. But interesting drop. It's weird that there's like so many different pieces that are only available in certain schools. Not how they did the whole thing was a bit weird, but it's cool. I guess we can pull up. Start looking at it. What's up? One up. John, how we doing, guys? Yeah, I agree with Boone on that. I think still cutting in and out. That better? That better? Get a mic check. Yeah, this mic, I think it's the cable, and it's kind of just on the end of its life, more or less. For now, yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah, mic check 1 2. But yes, the Mitchell and Ness stuff, obviously number 1 item to focus on this week, or the number 1 pieces to focus on this week. It's going to be a toss-up, in my opinion, between the stadium jacket and the jersey. I think it's tough, man. I think there's a good chance that right off the rip today, first order sales, this thing's gonna go for the most. Camo, Miami Hurricanes, stadium hooded jacket. And spoilers for all of you that are in here, this is the item we are going for on the stream. This guy, probably in a size large. Medium if it sells out. Rage Cop will be, because this week is a good week for Rage Cops, for sure. I think we'll go back to maybe one of these hoodies. Boone was really hyping up the Georgetown. I actually watched Boone's video this week. I don't normally check out other people's drop lists, but I watched Boone's. He was gassing up the Georgetown. My eyes kind of gravitate towards the Syracuse stuff. And the fact that it's New York, I don't know. But I have one slot with 3 up 23 with 3 items. And here are the items that I went for. UNC hockey jersey. Let's go over to the streaming. Ooh. Okay. New chat also. It's not perfect again, but I think it's better than what it's been for a while. Anyway. UNC hockey jersey. I think this is the better of the two. Just kind of on my instinct. I think both are going to do good. With jerseys, there is sometimes a bit of a hold, like this perfect season jersey. I've shown this so many times. I've shown you guys the price. You guys know what this thing is. This gold jersey is anywhere from like low 300s to like mid 400s. It was $118. These are priced at, I believe, $188. So I think first day sales, double XL, $250, $300, perhaps. And then I think as time goes on, it will only continue to go up. I could see double XLs being in like a year from now around $400, $450, something like that. Of course, that's an estimate. I could always be wrong. So I think the UNC one is the one to go for. And that's just my take. I do think the Syracuse one is dope. Camo is sick, but the fact is, I don't know why we got camo on both Syracuse and Miami. It does make it a little bit confusing, in my opinion. It makes it a little bit confusing for some people, and it just is what it is. I actually do have to do something real quick in the out amongst yourself. Get this done real quick. Hashtag work from home type shit. But my take is, if you're going for anything, I mean, I think it's all going to do pretty good. Sleeper item of the collab is definitely going to be the shorts. And call me crazy, but I really think the shorts are something where in here, 6 months, springtime, 2 years from now, I don't know. I think they could pop off. Kind of like the Supreme Nike shorts that released in 2014 with the foam posits. I used to have them in red. And those shorts nowadays, if they're new, good luck. Good fucking luck getting those for a half decent price, because you literally won't. They're actually insane. Adjust this so I can at least read chat. Have you guys pulled up? Over to, we'll just find Supreme drops. We'll find his drop list and just take a look at that. Does that look fine? That looks great. Now we'll move chat up here. Is it my OCD? Shorts with the 2 R's tickle you? Tilts you, yeah. That is kind of weird, isn't it? Resale on jacket. Yeah, I didn't get to that. Fix my mic sock. Resale on the jacket. I think this is another example of what the modern resale game has turned into, which is typically less often we are seeing the cheaper items like box logos be the big resale items. Like, we're out of kind of the hype beast era and more into like the fashion era. And what that means is sometimes it's the items that are more expensive that end up having the most potential. And the people that are willing to pay over retail is the higher customer that is, you know, that has more money, for better or worse, or, you know, runs their credit card up or whatever. So keep that in mind. There's also the effect where we saw the Miami NCAA stadium jacket in the preview before the collab got even announced. So people have been going back to that, taking a look at it, and have been like, man, that's cool. I know some of you have been messaging me, when is this coming out? Which I always say, right? I have no clue until Supreme drops and the other leakers tell us. But it's been on your mind, right? So that's why I believe that ultimately, if I had to give my best guess, safest resale is going to be on the hockey jerseys. I think they're going to be really tough to grab manually. That's why I didn't even bother with it this week. And the bot sucks because not everyone has access to a bot. It costs money. It takes the fun out of it. But I just didn't like my chances. And we've been kind of on a bit of an L streak with hyped stuff. And I'm going for the stadium jacket because fucking maybe I have a chance. I don't know. The smart thing would be to put for all of the items on the ACO, but I want to do that. ACO just means add to cart. Auto cart operation. Operation auto cart. Auto carts roll out. Someone was asking about the beanie, like what the best one is. I think the beanie is a great example of a solid personal item, but I don't think there's any resale on it, Arctic or Antarc. I would just go for whichever one you like the most. How fast do you think the UNC jersey will sell out? Very fast. Under a minute, probably. About a minute. Auto checkouts, there it is. Yeah, I think without an auto checkout bot, whatever you want to call it, I think it's going to be very difficult to grab the jersey in larger sizes. Maybe you can get a small or a medium, which I think it's worth it to get that in a small or medium. Maybe not a small, but I think all this stuff, regardless of the size, is going to do pretty well. And before I forget, I definitely want to show you guys, I'm going to do this after I finish this thing up really quick, this work thing. We'll get into a really cool previous Supreme NCAA collab. But yeah, I'm stoked for this drop. I think it's pretty sick. I honestly think I'm gonna do, and I hope everyone gets to cop today, right? Like that's the goal. Y'all want to cop. It's gonna be difficult, and I think if you are fast, likely you'll have a good shot, right? Ping posted, we'll watch that. Again. Speed running right now. How's everyone's day going though? Everyone doing well? Looking forward to the weekend. We got Palace tomorrow too. Sick. Go live for Palace. So if you guys usually tune in for Supreme and you don't tune in for Palace, check it out. Ooh, Sean sold a Supreme table. How much did you sell that thing for? I'm curious. Where'd you find a person to sell it to? Complete shit, you ran into a van with your bike? Damn, 4 Wades, was it your Supreme bike or just your regular bike? That sucks, dude. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, car accidents are no joke. My buddy got hit by a deer this week or last week. Kind of super randomly. Got no 4 bands for the Supreme bike. Yeah. On Amsterdam. What's up, Michael Taylor? How we doing? How do the Supreme jerseys fit? We'll check out Ping's video and see. Apparently he just posted. I need a 4th monitor, guys. Jacket confirmed 328, not a penny more. No, it's not confirmed. It's not confirmed until we go onto the website. You know, that's the only time it actually is confirmed. Yeah, bro, what are you looking at? We're trying to get the stadium jacket. Pretty simple. And then I have an ACO slot for the UNC jersey, size large, Syracuse jersey, size large, and then I randomly went for I added on a Syracuse hoodie, or no, UNC hoodie, size large and pink. I don't know. I think the pink is kind of cool. And I think pink jackets from Supreme, it's not as frequent as it used to be, but I think there's low-key some potential. I think they have potential for sure. Short for potential. Those of you following along. Almost done here, guys. Thank you for bearing with me. Being the part-time streamer, it's a tough game sometimes. You know? Get email. You got to do some shit. This is my lunch break. I take my lunch break in the morning. So technically I could wait to do it, but my calculator right here. Yes, we are going to watch Ping Chung Believe here. I'm going to say a second, but probably more than a second. Probably like 2.5 minutes. Calculations over here. You got way too many jackets. Yeah, bro, you're already rolling with the green leopard jacket. Well, I guess it's green on the outside, leopard on the inside. They changed the price of the jacket, I believe, in the preview or the partial drop list. What did they say? 328 or 228? That's unfortunate. I hate when prices go up. Right. Boom. Probably, dude. I could see that happening. Someone selling the leopard jacket for less than retail. Are you talking about the car coat? Yeah, the leopard coat. Yeah, Michael, you snagged that at the best time. Like, you snagged that, I feel like, at the bottom of the pit. When it was... People were trying to get rid of it. Super smart to do that. To buy when you feel like the time is right. Someone buy one up the coat, please. The Michelin Ness jackets are expensive. Yeah, the generic Michelin Ness stuff this week, I don't really recommend it, guys. If you want it, get it, but I feel like we've seen so many of those jackets from Supreme before. It just doesn't do much for me. And like, why waste your money getting them when there's the NCAA stuff? And if you don't like the NCAA stuff, I guess you could get the Michelin S. That's up to you. That is up to you. And I am done with it. I'm gonna clock out for good. Alright, what are we talking about? Ping Chung video. Ping Chung video, and then I'm gonna show you guys a Supreme Drops mock-up, or not a mock-up, a write-up about Supreme's history with NCAA stuff. I think it's pretty cool, pretty interesting. I think Ping Supreme is the best way to find him. Very popular items.
30% of my viewers are from the United States. So for week 12, the collaboration with NCAA will be a big deal for them. Because some of them might have been to the universities, and if not, you can still wear it as a sense of belonging to the country. So
that's weird. One up. My mic good? Is it fucked up again?
45, and a lot of items are already selling out. Usually I'm always this number, but they always have a lot of colors left for the previous drops amongst the collection. So up until around 1 p.m. all the stadium jackets and the basketball shorts are gone, and for the hoodie, the black colorway sold out, and obviously both colorways of the hockey jerseys are selling out, are already sold out. So definitely a very limited stock and very anticipated release, even it's in the UK. So I picked 4 items that are remaining to show you. So this collection features 4 universities: the University of North Carolina, Miami, Georgetown, and Syracuse. So the first item I'm about to show you is the UNC.
Yeah, this is the one that I have. I feel like I'll probably get this from the ACO.
It's very nice. It's also a collaboration with Mitchell & Ness, so it's made by Mitchell & Ness.
Looks really good.
Thing I would like to say is it's very lightweight.
I wish they did it in
unlike Supreme,
a different color. I don't love the...
So this one is just stitched Supreme writing.
Yeah, it's a weird color. It's nice, but it's weird for UNC.
Yeah, very nice Supreme Mitchell & Ness tag here. And then
yeah, I'm sure this stuff is on Michelin Ness blanks, and I can't tell you guys how it fits. I would look it up yourself.
And the tags Mitchell & Ness, so I believe it's made by Mitchell & Ness. At the back,
Volume okay for you guys?
you have the very big logo.
UNC should have been baby blue.
That's the mascot of the university team.
But isn't that what Supreme does sometimes? They just
small detail, Mitchell & Ness on your
mix it up.
Right sleeve area.
There's Supreme blanks? Okay, I mean, I have no
overall,
fucking
this color
clue.
is very clean. Not necessarily relate to the university color.
I guess they do kind of look like Supreme shirts.
So this is how it looks.
Like we've seen this, we've seen that embroidery before.
And for the next item, also the UNC basketball short. They are the same. So that's it. I'm gonna try on the items for you guys. I'm 178 cm, 80 kg. This
So he's like 5'11", I think.
is size small. I think it fits a little bit smaller than Supreme hoodie, a little bit shorter. Because this one is Mitchell & Ness product. So this is how it looks. I think it's pretty clean.
What size did he say he got?
hoodie is size small. I think it
Size
fits a little
small.
bit smaller than Supreme hoodie, a little bit shorter. Because this one is Mitra and Ness product. So
I went for
this
size
is,
large.
I think it's pretty clean. That's the front.
Like a medium would be perfect. Small is too small for him.
And XL, so it's a little bit too big for me.
Jeez, I would get the size small pants. I always get
Show you. I think it's pretty
screwed if I ever get size medium for
but
shorts
it
for
actually fits
Supreme.
like, because usually for Supreme shorts in XL, I can still wear it without having to holding it. This is just briefly how it looks.
So small, I mean, it looks like it fits
And
normally.
this one is size large in the shorts for the Syracuse. It's pretty nice.
What's his waist size? Is he like a 34?
Finally, the Miami Hurricane.
This is what I need to know.
Jacket
What size is this?
Size small.
Size small.
So I know you are not supposed to match with different universities, but since they are the same woodland and camel color. this
Oh,
is
dude,
how it
he's
looks
matching the
with shorts.
different schools.
But for the jacket, I think it fits
No,
True
Ping,
design. a
no.
little bit baggy.
Ping. He's matching the
So
two
this is how it
schools.
looks, and at the
No.
back.
No.
Also,
Yeah, the Miami
zippers.
jacket's sick.
It looks something like this. With the hood.
Dude, Ping stands on his money. He's fucking 7 feet tall. And compete.
So finally, this is without the hood. We can remove it with the zipper.
Nice removable
So
hood.
this is how it looks.
That's how I would rock it.
Front, and there are buttons
You guys, I love this stuff. My size small for his jacket.
at the back.
He said they were selling what they selling or sold out. Yeah, there's probably
Thank
not
you
much
for
stock.
watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
There it is. There's the Ping video, guys. I hope that made y'all decisions. Leave a comment on Ping's video. Give him a follow. Give him a like. I mean, Ping confirming retail doesn't really do anything because he lives in the UK. You know? Doesn't do much for us. But before we get into the drop, I wanted to look at this throwback right here. Another Supreme Drops certified hood classic. That will be back down here. So this is a throwback. I don't know if you guys remember this design at all, and I guess chat's gonna be up here now. Just kidding. But this was a jacket that Supreme made in 2007. And you can see right here some very familiar logos from what we're seeing today. NYC, NCAA inspiration. You got Michigan flipped upside down. Ohio State Supreme. UNC as well. With the Texas A&M instead of Texas A&M, they did FTW. We got Georgetown, Miami Gators, Florida Gators, sorry. And who are the Bees? I forget who the Bees are. Yeah, anyway. So it's just funny, and I agree with Supreme Drops that we're getting another collab with a brand that Supreme created in the past, ripping off designs, and now they're an official collab. And I personally think like both are cool. But I tweeted this, I quote retweeted this yesterday. And there's just something that hits a little different about this era of Supreme when they didn't use official licenses that much like they did with, this was like the same year as the North Face started. So it was before they really got into the consistent official collabs. Like they just used to rip stuff off, same as Nike SB. Yeah, the fake logos go harder, absolutely. I mean, we got Playboy Cardi with Lil B right here. We got Virgil. And it's crazy that they issued a cease and desist. I think this person is probably Ian Connor down there. And well, someone else I'd rather not mention is probably Ian Connor. If I had to guess. But cool. It's a neat little look back into the past where Supreme used to be at in 2007 and where they're at today in 2024 with official school logos. For better or worse, I think it's cool that we get the official stuff, but I think it was cool too when we didn't have the official stuff and it was just like, fuck you. So definitely an old time Supreme Grail to keep your eyes out for if you ever want to cop something sick and have the real ones know that you're about that dope shit. Exactly. It's not the same. It's different. They're similar, right? They're both athletic inspired items. The nice thing about the official collabs is we get more pieces. Back then it used to be one piece, 3 different colorways. In a way made them more valuable because if you wanted it, it was a one-off item that they just dropped one day. It wasn't like a, you know, supreme.com, you got the preview, you got the news article, like it just appeared on the website. Because I think Supreme had a website in 2007, 2006 was when they first had it, I believe. I don't know. We're going to clear our cookies. We're going to sign into PayPal. We're going to do all that shit. And I might even try my phone at the same time. But we definitely want to have a better opportunity today. I don't know. Does anyone remember when I cleared my cookies? This is such a in-depth question. I have no idea if anyone knows. When I cleared my cookies, did it what browser was I using? Was I using Firefox or was I using Brave? Because I'm on the Brave browser right now. And I don't know. Dude, to be honest, man, I have no fucking clue what it does. I mean, I know what clearing cookies is. It just clears your, like, basically computer's memory, what it picks up. I think what happens is if we're on the Supreme website before the drop, I don't know. It used to never happen. I don't know. I also use my computer a bunch. So I'm always going on different websites. I think you go to history right here. Browsing data, last hour, clear cookies. If that works. Am I signed into PayPal anymore? I don't know. We still got 14 minutes. Why am I not using the Chrome browser? Because Google is pretty fucked. It's not worth getting into it, but privacy reasons. Is the Miami jacket really short? Well, Ping was wearing a small and it looked pretty small, so I would just get your normal size. What do we want to look at? I mean, we have the rest of the drop. Do we even care about it? I guess we'll look at all the items. We've kind of done them to death, though. Like I said, we're going for this one right here. I think it's the best one to go for. Second best. I thought it was UNC, but maybe I'm kind of agreeing with Ping and Georgetown might be a little bit better. It might be a little bit better. Check the embroidered jacket. You get better captures on Chrome. Okay. Yeah. Let's do a poll. Yeah, maybe my captures are bad on Brave. I have no fucking clue. Let's do a poll. What will sell out first? Hooded stadium jacket. And today, guys, this means completely sold out. Like every size, every colorway is sold out. Hockey jersey. I mean, this hooded sweatshirt is upvoted pretty high, so we'll do NCAA hoodie. What's the fourth item after these three? Is it the shorts, dude? I mean, the shorts aren't gonna sell out. Like, yeah, fuck it. We'll put the shorts on it. Just to have a fourth option. I mean first, bro. They're not gonna sell out first. Yeah, no shit, all this stuff's gonna sell out. I just spoke. We got some more pictures of the stuff right here. Guy. Got the hoodies. I love how big the embroidery is. W for that. Major W on the big embroideries. Yeah, it's definitely all gonna be pretty quick. I might just do mobile. I think mobile's my most like consistent option. No longer have the Supreme app on my phone. Not as fun to watch, you know? My opinion. Yeah, maybe we'll just do mobile. You think shorts? Shorts, but not first. Well, the idea is to do shorts. You know? Or the idea is to pick the option that sells out first. Brain. No, you're good, Memphis. Mobile getting screwed this week. I have a bad feeling. I mean, the thing about mobile is I have two hands. Look at that. We got the Razer gamer mouse. Our Supreme jersey's oversized. Well, the thing is every jersey kind of fits a little bit different. Here's my football jersey. It fits me really well. Yeah, we're gonna do mobile, guys. I think we're just gonna do mobile and just say fuck it, because we're going. Nah, dude, fuck the app. The app screwed me over too many times. I deleted the app. All right, made my decision, chat. No longer, don't try to influence me anymore. No more influencing. I'm the influencer here. What else we got? Sleeper item of the week. What did I say it was? Corduroy snap shirt. I don't think it's going to sell out. I think you have a good chance of just waiting to cop that. Maybe on the sale if it's real. Who knows? Boone was hyping up this thing, the fuck money beanie. I'm not a fan of it at all. I guess it is kind of a Chrome Hearts thing. My jersey is a size large. I got the size large jersey on here. 5'11". Oh, we're also rocking Puma belt right now. All the that belt on. This is a size large. I'm 5'11", about 155 pounds, give or take. Waist size, like 32 inches. So I buy large for almost everything. Let me do a spin. I got the seatbelt. I got that Delta. Yeah, exactly. I got the Delta seatbelt on. Let's see how the ASAP stuff is selling. Ooh, still available. I really want this thing. You're copying both hockey jerseys, John? Good luck, dude. I have a slot for 2 of them for an ACO service. Guys, remember to hit like on the stream too. Follow me, subscribe, consider becoming a member. Members, every member that's in here, if you want more chat emotes, feel free to send me pictures of what you would want. I can make it. You can make it. Sean, one up. Those of you that like to use the chat emotes. Memphis, fuck it. Memphis, you're like a 7-month member, dude. I looked at that today. I wish like the YouTube system had better alerts. Like, I don't know if I just don't have Streamlabs set up correctly or what, but I wish my members, you guys got more on-screen recognition. But anyway, let me know if you want any of that for better emotes. These are completely sold out except for a size 12. So hope you guys bought these if you wanted them. I feel like I haven't seen alerts. There we go. New member. Memphis. There he is, dude. Look at that. Shout out to Memphis, bro. That's a sick car you just got, dude. You just got a digital SupThomas car. Congratulations, bro. Thank you for doing that, whatever you did. Yeah, size 12 is crazy. Yeah, the alerts work, right? Trust me, guys, I'm trying my best to get better at Streamlabs and streaming in general. It's kind of a nightmare, but let's go with the fucking setup. Or do we not? Do we think the candle actually curses us, guys? What do we think? Because I've had this little theory in the back of my head that maybe the candle is actually what fucks us up. Maybe we should try incense, no candle. 5 minutes. Do incense, no candle today. We're gonna cleanse the room of all bad vibes with the Supreme Kumbaya. One of my funniest cops of all time was this thing right here, because yeah, a little something different. And you know, we'd be lighting up on, most of you know, but not everybody, I'm sure. You know, we'd be lighting up on the Supreme Akira tray, right? You know, we keep it real with that shit. Links in the description, Viz. I have what I'm going for in the description. All right, if you guys have made it this far and you still haven't pressed like, I want to offer you a trade. The trade is 1 year of good luck. And you can apply for the good luck right now by clicking like. Your luck will triple to 3 years of good luck if you become a member. And yeah, let's have a good drop, guys. Come on. Do it. Like the stream. Like the stream. Fucker went out on me. These incense candles are kind of hard to light. You gotta let them burn for a little bit longer. How we doing on time? We got 3 minutes. We're good. I think it's black. I think it's black. Go. You gotta get that cherry going. You gotta get that cherry going. All right, time to lock in, guys. I'm gonna absolutely lock in. Good luck to everybody. Here we go. 2 minutes. We're chilling. You know what? Maybe we should just have the fucking Indiana Hoosiers playing. That'd be the best luck I could get, right? Go back to that video I was on. 'Cause I'm copping mobile. Let's get that freaking basketball game going on. We'll just have that thing fucking chilling. And I'm not even signed in because I cleared my cookies. Now I'm watching my own video. That's sweet. Kind of terrifying too. 1 minute. We're good. UNC versus the Hoosiers. Just middle of the game.
A rare turnover. Carolina trailing by 14 points, however. Pepper.
Just some 80s hoop.
Thomas again is defense.
I'm just right on jackets right now, guys. Good luck to everybody. We're locking in mobile. One of these days, I've said it before, I'll say it again, we'll have the screen cap for the mobile. Got Bobby Knight. Come on, Bobby Knight. We need that energy, bro. I really need that energy. Gonna go for a size large Miami. It's 9 o'clock. We're on the jackets. Large. Add to cart. Check out. Bridges. I fucked up the 3-click captcha, guys. I'm fucking up the captchas. It's giving me a bunch. Okay, I got through. I'm in the queue. I'm in the queue. I think it's probably not even worth it to try on my computer, right? At this point, we're too locked in. We're too committed to the mobile. Oh, re-up 23 just hit for me. I got something for 215 just now. Re-up 23 hit for me. That's dope. Oh, there it is. Apple Pay. Come on, baby. Process. $401. Your order's being processed. We're 9-0. Yeah. Come on. Easy. Easy. We copped, guys. There it is. Jacket is $386. Yeah, jacket's $400 for me. Hey, that free shipping though. Are the jerseys sold out in blue? What did re-up cop for me? NCAA jersey, white, size large. So re-up got me a NCAA jersey, size large. And I got the Miami jersey and I got the Miami jacket in a large for the manual. Yeah, we got the phone W. And there's my friend texting me. $401. Shit. That's kind of crazy. The Syracuse stuff is still available. I put in a slot for the Syracuse jersey. Oh, they're all out. Yeah. Let's see. What did re-up get me? I've said that before. Oh, and I got a UNC hoodie. I got a UNC hoodie. Size large. Sorry, I'm being a bit acoustic right now. I guess these weren't as hype, but I still think they're cool. What did you guys cop? What did everyone get? I'm just stoked that I was able to hit manually for fucking once. NCAA sweatshirt, pink. NCAA hooded jacket. You guys saw the live cop on the phone. And then we got the hockey jersey in a white. I'm pretty stoked for getting 3 items today. That's pretty dope. Yeah, everyone's going for other items now. I mean, here the hoodies are going now, finally. I'm pretty stoked. I'm pretty stoked for that. I think that's a pretty good cop, man. I think that's a pretty good cop. Let's look at this lo-fi girl. Come on now. Let's go, dude. Come on. Oh, that's unfortunate. LS swaps. Yeah. Hit up Tyler Do if you want a something. Georgetown hoodie medium. W, bro. I think obviously we can say that the jerseys were the first to go, right? 51% of you said that. 51% of you said that. W cops. You know, Mob, I know you told me that. And here's the thing. I still think that a mobile cop is boring. I mean, if you guys don't care, I'll just keep buying on my phone. I'll figure out a way to stream it to my computer. I just think it's a cooler experience when you can look on the screen and I can add shit to my cart and I can go to checkout and it's like that, you know? I think that's cooler as like a viewing experience, but that's just me. Am I still going for Puma? Hell no. I like the Puma stuff. It's dope, but I just spent too much money just now. So I'm gonna need to go over to StockX and make some decisions on what I want to list right now, which I am gonna do. Let's see what things are selling for. Sorry, 4 Wades. That's tough, man. I know, guys. I know. And if you don't care, I'll just keep doing it. You have been telling me. I agree. I did cop today, Ali. Rewind the stream. We had a big cop just now. What do you think we can get this for? Flip this guy. Because the hockey jersey is sick. You can rewind the stream, Matt. We just got we got a couple things. We manualed 1 item, and I had a couple ACO slots for a couple different items. Are people asking $240 for the jacket or for the jersey? $260? You guys think $260 is a fair ask for the hoodie or for the jersey? And people are going undercut city right now. It might be the move to just wait. Yeah, no, I copped the jersey with the bot. There was no way you would cop the jersey. Did anyone cop the jersey manually? I'd be super surprised if anyone did. UNC hoodie XL, W. WW. I grabbed the jersey. I got everything size large today. I got the jersey, UNC. I got the hooded stadium jacket, which that thing's the most expensive. Holy fuck. Yeah, I'm thinking I should let the jersey sit a little bit. We'll place some asks. But hey, Ronnie got 2 jerseys on his phone. Look at that. W. We'll play around with a couple asks. See how that goes. I want to see what the hooded stadium jacket's going for. Let's get the StockX size going here. Yeah. We had to drop the candle, but it was worth it? Question mark, I guess. Pretty dope. Oh, nice, Vic. Yeah, have her get you something. Where is the... This sounds like it's way too loud. I don't know. Where's the UNC? Supreme's been not selling out every week like a few years. What are you talking about, Straw Hats? I mean, if you think Supreme's not been selling out every week for a few years, then you haven't been paying attention. 'Cause that's just wrong. We did hit Rewind the Stream, Skywalker. We had a nice live cop. Yes, sir. Why can't I find the Supreme UNC shit? There we go. Lowest as 238. $238. Fuck it. I don't know. Is that even worth selling at that price? 205? Barely. Well, I went for the jacket. I thought I was going to be able to get the jacket, and I did. I was worried about not being able to get... Yeah, $238 after fees is almost retail. You're right. It's like, what the hell is that about? I'm not going to return any of this shit. And get the lowest ask on the Miami shit. Here's it on StockX right here. Anyone know what time Supreme Singapore drops? I believe that comes out at the same time as like Supreme Japan. So if you got a payment notification, but the Supreme website said it was out of stock, confused if they took the money or not. That's up to your bank. Sometimes they will, sometimes they won't. It really just depends. Making a little picture for the Fauntleroy's Finest Discord. I'm just stoked we got the jersey. We might hold on to that jersey for a little bit, just see what it does. I think that's probably a smart move. $215 is what I paid for the jersey after everything. Which sucks. I hate my Arizona taxes, dude. It honestly makes it super tough to resell shit. The jacket was $401 after shipping. After taxes, dude, even with the free shipping. Damn, my hooded stadium jacket, or no, my NCAA hooded sweatshirt was $204. Yeah, that's crazy. Well, I'm placing asks on a couple of these things. This one will be maybe a hold too. So I just sold that for 145, like a dingus. But the thing is, I don't think any of these things were bad items to grab at all. I think they were all pretty good. Yeah, Singapore, it's a great question. Obviously, when I said Supreme Singapore, I obviously meant like it's Japan. So my ACO fees are $15 from Reup23. He's the homie. Asking price is going up on the jersey. Maybe we can nail a live sell. We grabbed a size large. Last sale was $315. Bruh. Let's do $275. I don't fucking know. $280. I feel like the best place to sell this would be Grailed. Oh, the camo jersey. Gotcha. Shouldn't really be doing that on stream, but it's all good. Yeah, I put in an order for the camo jersey, but didn't actually hit one. I may be regretting a little bit going for the NCAA hoodie. Look at the zip up on the Supreme website. Okay. What's the deal with the zip up? What's in my cart? What are you talking about, Luis? Let's see. I don't know what you're talking about, my man. Do they all glow? They can do restocks. Like right now, this one just restocked. So you have to, you need a restock monitor. I think Fonts Discord has one. If you guys want to join Fonts Discord. Luis, I have no idea what you're talking about, my man. This thing? No, this... Yeah, I guess they all glow in the dark, it looks like. But you don't want to buy this, dude. This is not... I mean, if you really want it, you can buy it, but this is not like a hyped item at all. That's kind of cool that it glows. I think they're only showing it glow on this picture right here, but I believe it should glow in all of them if it has it in the description like that. You know what I'm saying? You guys want to go join a Discord that has a monitor? There's Fonts Discord. Join it up. Georgetown hoodie restock or jacket restock. Hell yeah, one up. You liked the satin varsity jacket. Okay. The red one's actually doing okay. Are the track pants on the site? Which track pants you talking about? Ooh, jersey restock? Extra large? Ah. I mean, bots are going to be eating these restocks up, so good luck getting them manually. It's going to be tough. Yeah, if you guys ever wanted to, I just got a DM from one of y'all. If you ever want to show off your outfits on the channel, send me a DM on Instagram or on Twitter. And we can, if you ever want to show your items out and get featured on the channel, you can do it. The ones last drop, they took them off. They were still available. Yeah, sometimes they do that. So the track pants are off the site. If you wanted them, you should have bought them. That's it. Refresh the page to see what actually sold out. All right, here it is. Footed stadium jackets are gone. These are about to go. Car coat still in stock. I think this would sell out on a different week if there was less stuff. that was hyped. Corduroy, snap shirt, stone and dusty pink. I would have bet on olive. I was wrong on that, but these two went. Obviously, all the NCAA stuff is gone. Small box. Ooh, fuck money sweaters. What are these doing? Yeah, no one wants these really. Not a huge surprise. Jerseys are gone. Dragon stuff still available. Shorts are gone. Let's see. Corduroy hats. Nope. There's Boone's beanie that he was talking about in his video. Buck money and stone. Still available. Or sold out. Sorry. Do I think they will come back? No. When Supreme takes something off their website, they're gone unless they bring it back for a sale. Yeah, no, I agree. One up. This Harris tweed 6-panel is dope. But, I mean, you could buy those on StockX, bro. Why didn't you buy them last week? If you wanted them so bad. I think last week's drop list was a lot weaker. I could definitely see copping the drop list or copping the track pants last week. Beanies are all gone, and Kinderman, whatever, not Kinderman, Rocher and Keychain are still available. I got you, bro. Yeah, no worries, dude. I think you'll be all right. I think you'll survive without the track pants. And you can always go to StockX and look at the prices. I think they're not too bad. If we look at Supreme track pants, you got your water glasses. That's so funny. What were these called? Supreme reflective piping. I swear, StockX gives me a damn aneurysm occasionally. When you're trying to find a specific item, sort by release date. I must ship items by November 15th. What did I sell? Uh-oh. I sold something, guys. What did I sell? Uh-oh. Oh, I sold my stadium jacket for $430. I actually sold it for $495. So I sold this size large for $495. Right there. That's your boy's sale. And honestly, that makes me breathe kind of a sigh of relief because that was the most expensive item. I didn't make a whole lot on it because the transaction fees on StockX are so fucking bad. I probably could have waited to sell it on Grailed, but to be honest, since I bought so many items, I just wanted... If Supreme takes forever to ship to me, there's things you can do. You can extend it. It's happened to me before. If they take too long, you just cancel the order. As simple as that. So I made a small profit on that. It's crazy. The final order on that was $401. I just sold it for $495, turns into $435. It's like $30. How do you extend it? You just click extend. Thankfully, I don't have sales tax. Fuck you. Do you get feed for canceling? No, typically not. You know, they say you can, but I've never gotten fucked up. Depop is like the coolest site to resell on because there's no sale fees, but the problem is everybody that you do deals with fucking lowballs you for everything. I know, huge $30. It's great. 328. Yep, 368, more like it. Yeah, if you go to StockX, it's the... You know, here's the thing. This thing could end up being like a lot more and be $600 in a couple months, but to be honest, when I'm making videos every single fucking week doing live cops, like I want to get the quicker items up, and I am trying to also get my StockX level up a little bit. You get a sale, I get a return request on a Supreme tee I sold a month ago from a buyer that only has my single feedback I left. Huh. I don't even know what that means, to be honest. Yeah, I sell a lot, and the only time I ever resell, or I only cancel, is when I don't get the item shipped to me. But I have until next Friday to ship it. And then when you extend it, basically you can get till the next Monday. So it'll be there. Well, yeah, technically, I mean, the actual value of it, like what's hurting the resale of the jacket the most is me paying so much for fucking, they're about to do another no fees for sellers with Black Friday around the corner. Ooh, maybe I should just hold my other items then. I just showed you guys my account information. Oopsie. Don't look at that, guys. Oopsie. Yeah, maybe I'll pull the other items down then and just kind of chill for no seller fees. Yeah. Probably a good idea, right? We'll hold the jersey for now. Probably a good idea. All right, guys. Good stream today so far. We've got the Supreme live cop. Let's look over back to Puma. My kind of thing with Puma was I was gonna grab it if I didn't cop today, but we hit on a bunch of stuff. After hours collection. The really only thing I wanted for personal was the long sleeve shirt, long sleeve tee. I think a small maybe would fit me, or maybe a medium. I think this thing is dope. I like the built-in gloves. These Mostros ended up completely selling out except for a couple sizes. None have sold yet, but people are asking quite a bit for these bad boys. Said it in my video that those would be the best ones to go for resale. Inhales are gone. That's a really good point, LS Swaps. Yeah. Need to have more faith in holding items. I'm bad at it. I just want that quick. I got that ADHD brain. You know, I want to flip items quick. Because sometimes that's the way to do it, unfortunately. Yeah, guys, I got a video we were going to watch. So, if you want to strap in, we got ourselves another video from our boy, James Pumphrey. The man himself, who's been branching out in his own YouTube channel, formerly of Donut Media. And he's got 9 cool cars for cool guys in 2025. And I feel like I'm a cool guy. You guys are cool guys. Let's take a listen to what he has to say in this video.
Never.
I'm going to take subtitles off, full screen, make sure we have the correct size, dimension, etc. Make it a little smaller. Make it a little bit smaller. Make it a little bit bigger. We'll just do fit to screen. How about that? Boom.
Never before in the history of this fat green earth of ours have we been presented with such a varied range of viable vehicle choices for cool dudes.
I agree. Lots of cool cars
Also,
right now.
Never before have boy aesthetics been such a point of conversation and content generation in the entire history of the internet. It is
I mean, yeah, it's literally what this channel is all about. Boy aesthetic, I guess.
our time to be cool, fellas.
Ooh, time to be cool.
I'm fascinated by the concept of a guy putting a lot of effort into all the other aspects of his life and then just blowing it with his car.
Yeah. It's true. If you're going to be into aesthetics and stuff, like, even if you're not a car guy, you got to at least keep your car clean, guys. At least go out there and wash it, vacuum the interior. Like, there's little things you can do. You don't have to be a freaking car enthusiast.
A lot of guys are like, oh, I don't even think about it. It's an appliance. It's a tool for me. What?
Yeah.
Of all of the things that you buy,
I've never
it
understood
has the
that.
potential to be the coolest one. It's the only thing you own that can go 100 miles an hour.
That's true.
But with so many cars to choose
Oh
from.
man, dude, look at Tyler's car, guys. I just want you to take a look at that one more time.
The only thing you own that can go 100 miles an hour. But with so
Look at that thing, dude. So fucking sick.
many cars to choose from, which one do you get? That's where I come in. Today we're going to look at 9 cars that...
Well, James is going to tell us, is a Jeep Cherokee cool? If it's cool to you, it's cool, man. I like the ones from the 90s, the earlier models, but let's see 9 cool cars for 9 cool guys. And I think there's at least 79 of you here still.
different price points that represent...
And by the way, if you're still in the stream after the live cop, major cool vibes.
wildly different types of gentlemen and figure out the best one for you using math.
Oh shit. Car equals sexy, unitard, people, orc. I don't know, man. We'll see.
Cool or
We got cool. Is this one supreme?
C equals style plus uniqueness plus
popularity
plus
fast
function. So I'm going to solve this equation for all of these 9 cars coming up, or you can play along with me.
Play along.
Down and maybe by the end of it, you'll have a car that you want to drive in 2025. First up, Jesse picked this one. 1979 to 1993.
Ooh, my stepdad had this car back in the day in Chicago. He was a stock options trader. He drove a Saab 900, which I always thought was super sick.
Saab 900. The Saab 900 classic first gen was made from 1979 to 1993.
Do you guys even know what Saab is as a brand?
That came turbocharged before other cars was turbocharged.
Because Saab is no
Engine
longer around,
is mounted
spoilers.
backwards, and the windshield cost a lot to replace because it's extra curved.
Extra curve, baby.
Designed fighter jets.
It's pretty cool.
The coolest vehicle possible. It goes cars, horses, fighter jets.
Yeah,
Saabs are also
about
big
that.
rally cars
I
back
agree.
in the day, and I'm letting you guys in on something here, okay? These things are still cheap.
They
I'm
are.
starting out cheap here, and then we're going to work our way
Here's
up.
the thing.
Eventually, we're going to get to cars that I can't afford.
They're cheap because no dealer will maintain them. And parts are really rare. And they have lots of miles on them. But if you're willing to put up with that, they're a great car.
So I'm going to be right there with you. I've also tried to pick cars that are relatively reliable and aren't going to be a huge pain in the ass.
Yeah,
to
relatively is a good
functionality definitely
caveat.
came into play when choosing.
Dude, 10K is a cheap car nowadays. It sucks. Hopefully, America will change soon.
Or a professor car. Both.
The
of
car
which
market's
I think
coming down
are
a little
very
bit.
Accurate. Nowadays, I think it's like a car for a really good DJ. This car would be
Okay.
100% at home in Tyler, the creator's garage.
Dude, look at his garage, man. He's got the Lancia Delta Integrale, the McLarens. He's got the M3s. He's got the old school Rolls. I mean, this is the Saab right here. He's got the Cullinan. He's got the old school Range Rover, best era in my opinion. And there
It's
it
very
is.
affordable. It's
Yo, one up. If we ever link up sometime, bro, I want to check out your 95 Civic. Or did you say you sold it? Or do you still have it? I really want a 95 Civic.
cool. It's quirky. It was pretty safe at the time. There's a lot of examples that go for like a cajillion miles. They're
Damn.
weird, but they're very
So maybe this is more reliable than I thought.
simple. It's got a huge hatch, so you can fit lots of stuff in it. Or if you
Gotcha,
go
bro.
camping in it.
Well,
you can-
dude, you link up with LS swaps. I know he's saying they're gay, but you know, LS swap. Oh, bro, you don't. That thing didn't come with rear disc brakes. That's crazy.
sleep back there. As with any older car, you should definitely check for rust. It's
What's
worth
good,
paying
Crown
a little
Kicks?
more, for one that's been all of
I'm glad you got
these cars
something.
are under the assumption that you find a nice example. So, is the Saab 900 cool? I think so, but let's go to the charts.
Let's see.
Is it stylish? 100%.
Yep.
Unique? You
Definitely.
bet your ass it is. Popular? Do people like it? If you point out a Saab and say, do you like this car? 9 out of 11 people would say, yes, I do. Functional,
Okay.
very functional car. depending
I
on
think
your
that could
lifestyle.
probably
So,
be
yes,
less
Saab 900
popularity.
is cool.
I think a lot of people probably wouldn't know what it
All right,
was.
next car, E39 BMW 5 Series. Woo! Prestige. Business.
Highway cruiser.
Timeless.
Just an absolute Autobahn runner.
All of those things are cool. The E39 5
Florian,
Series
how
is
much do you ride on the
1985
Autobahn, dude? That's the one thing I want to do when I go to Germany.
62 V8
Next time.
390 horsepower and 300
Is fucking take a little spin.
pounds of torque going from 0 to 60 in 4.8 seconds. These things are like bad guy cars. If you
They
were gonna
are
do a
bad guy
bank
cars,
heist in
dude,
Europe,
100%.
This is what car you drive. I think this car makes a lot of sense. for
Bank robbing
anybody who
car
wants
spec.
A big, fun car that you can comfortably fit 4 people in. So if you have the money to get one of these and you care about owning one, go ahead and get it. It's one of the best cars ever. Unfortunately, they are very expensive now. Some might say too expensive. Especially because there is a cheaper E39 5 Series that also has a V8 that you can also get with a manual transmission. I'm talking about one of the weirdest little secret cars of all time. I don't even know why this car exists.
What is it?
The 540i.
Oh,
You can get
540i.
these things for under 10.
That is the nice thing about BMWs. If you don't have the money for the M, you can always get the I. Less cool, way more affordable, obviously.
$1,000. It doesn't have the S62. It's
Nope.
got the M62. Cranking out
Okay.
around 282 horsepower and over 300 pound-feet of torque. The interiors,
I'm terrified of
I
motorcycles.
call them succulent even. Talking about leather seats,
That's cool.
wood trim, and
E36
one of the
M3 is
best
dope.
looking dashboards I've ever seen. It's about 80% of the E39 M5 for about
40%?
28% of the money.
Okay.
And if you don't care about either of those
What does
things,
it say about the
then you get
coolness?
the 528, which is a dead reliable straight 6 that is totally capable. Dead reliable, pretty fun 6-cylinder, very reliable, very fun V8, expensive, insane V8. Those are the 3 options you got.
There you go.
And I know what you're saying, but James, I can't afford any of those.
They're too
I don't even
expensive,
know
bro.
How to keep track of my budget.
I mean, I can't.
I'm just a boy. What am I gonna do? Well,
True.
today's
That's me.
sponsor,
Let's get the math.
Rocket Money,
Oh, we got an
here to
ad.
help. Rocket Money is the personal
We'll
finance
mute this for
app.
now for the ad. But I copped the hooded stadium jacket in a size large manually on my phone. I used a bot and I copped the UNC pink hoodie, size large. And then I use a bot to cop the UNC jersey, size large. There it is. I hate that one up. Don't tell me that. But yeah, guys, sign up for Rocket Money. I mean, it sounds like it's a good deal. I've always thought it was funny that there's these services that you have to pay for to help you save money.
Yeah. Is this the bill department?
Instead of just like budgeting your money and like looking at your bank account. You know what I mean? Yeah, Supreme is 100% alive. Those are selling out. Yeah, I was so shocked to hear someone come in the chat today and say that Supreme doesn't sell out. It's kind of funny.
Save its customers up to $740 a year when they.
That's crazy. Do you guys just let streaming services just go on your credit card every month? I don't.
500 million.
I look at my bank statements.
Canceled subscriptions to save more and spend.
But
less.
if you don't,
Join the over 5 million members.
Yeah, Marquise, that's the way I was feeling, bro. I just had that feeling in the back of my head today.
Or click the link in the description to get started for free.
That I just had to use. I had to go to the dark side again.
Premium. That's rocketmoney.com.
It's been a while. It was my first ACO of the season, actually.
All right, now that we've saved some money, let's go back to figuring out a car to spend it on. Lord's work. All right, so stylish, 100%. Unique, depending on which one you get. M5 is super unique. 540i is still pretty
Appreciate that one up.
popular. This is a car that you kind of have to know
That means a lot,
that
dude.
it's a
Thank
cool
you.
car to think it's cool, but you're definitely not going to think that it's a crappy car. Functionality, I think they're very functional.
Absolutely.
These are cool as dude. I might buy a 540i. Half of you
Oh, we
guys
got a
are
truck
dressed like
now.
Cowboys anyway.
What do
You
we
might as
got?
well drive a truck, and this is a very good one. 9th generation Ford pickup, F-150 specifically.
They just don't make trucks like these anymore. I've never been a truck guy. I probably never will be. It's just not who I am. But if I were to be, it would be one of these.
This is the white t-shirt with jeans of cars.
It really is.
Everyone wants a boxy
Oh, boxy trucks, man. So nice.
truck. This is the one to get. There's also other ones to get, but this is a good one to get. We picked this one because it's still boxy, but it's about as new as you can get while still being boxy. Because
Right.
driving really old cars is a huge commitment, and it's kind of a pain in
It is kind of a pain in the ass if you guys have ever driven like a super old truck or an old car. I mean, it's quaint. If you can put up with it, it's nice, but it ain't no Apple CarPlay. It's barely AC and
the ass.
your bare
Around the late
necessities.
80s, early 90s is when cars got like sort of normal.
Yeah.
And like comfortable-ish. These trucks came with a lot of different engines, but you probably want a later model that also came with a 5-liter V8 or a 7.3-liter Power Stroke diesel.
Ooh,
These
that
things are
diesel.
durable. A lot of them came with 4-wheel drive, so if you want to go off-road, they can. My dad used to tell me, if you want to make money, own a truck. Elon
That's
Musk
awesome.
was talking about how those driverless cars can earn the owner money. Well, guess what, Elon Musk? We already got a car that can do that.
Yeah, it's called
Own a
hauling
truck,
shit.
Nerd. Go back to Mars, you
Yeah, go back to
I say the
Mars,
biggest con to
Elon.
these things
I love
is
hating on Elon. It's so funny.
That's your pay to play with these things. You will spend hundreds of dollars in gas.
Yeah.
You can find these for under $10,000, but the one that you
But
want is
spending money
probably
on
closer to
gas, you're
$20,000 or
supporting the economy,
$30,000.
right?
And like I said, you're going to spend hundreds of
EVs
dollars,
contribute nothing to the economy.
on gas.
They just
So,
drain
is
it.
Cool. Style. Yes.
100%.
Uniqueness, probably not at all. They made
No.
Millions and millions and millions.
Not that unique.
Popularity, I'd say most people think this is a very
Functional
good
is going to be up there
functionality,
too.
100%. This is in a lot of ways the most functional vehicle on this list. So yes, one very, very cool vehicle. But I do just want to reiterate, the gas mileage sucks.
That does stink.
Speaking of bad gas mileage, 80 series Land Cruiser.
These are kind of expensive though.
Experienced, battle hardened, ready.
Yeah, they don't make
for
cars like
whatever.
this anymore.
Wisdom.
I mean, they literally
Okay.
stopped selling the Land Cruiser
That
in
is
America.
The 80 series,
Which is
Toyota
crazy.
Land Cruiser, full-time 4-wheel drive system, solid
Mhm.
axles, great ground clearance, an insanely reliable 212 horsepower.
Those things last
4.5
forever.
Inline 6, the 1FZ FE. This thing is big, spacious interior.
It's a big old boy.
Comfortably accommodate passengers and equipment. And if you need more luxury, you can also get the first generation Lexus LX450, which is basically
Get the Lexus model.
Doesn't feel so funny. I love these things. They're boxy. If there's one thing I love,
if you see one of these cars out there,
vehicles.
it's pretty. I always take a look at them, especially when you see like the off-road builds, overlanding builds.
I don't think that's cool.
We get a lot of that in Arizona.
Guys need their cars to be reliable. Super durable. They last forever.
Yeah, look at those overlanding builds, man. Those are super sick. The snorkel.
That they have 350,000 miles and they still hold their value. So whatever you buy one for right now, it's like sitting on a bank. I got one ask though, is these are getting harder and harder to find. And if you want to cut the fenders up on a car.
The problem with G-Wagons too is they're incredibly costly to maintain.
Do it to a Jeep. Cut up a Jeep Cherokee or something.
There you go. Jeep Cherokee.
These are nice and cool. You can find these for under 20 grand. Check for rust like with every car, and these have bad head gaskets. So if it's shooting blue smoke out of the back, tell the guy that you want money off. So stylish, yeah boy. Unique, I think this one is like more of a rare Land Cruiser. Popular.
Sure.
There is not a smart person on the planet who doesn't think this is a good-looking car.
Amen.
That's what I say about any opinion I have.
Stussy hat too, by the way.
Well, if they're smart, then they think so. Functionality, super functional. So, jury says Land Cruiser is cool. All right, this next one is a bit of a curveball. A little bit of a curveball.
What is that, a Mercedes?
No, Fox Body.
Ooh, Fox Body Mustang.
Specifically,
okay.
Notchbacks.
Dude, people used to hate these cars, I feel like, and then they got popular.
With a 5.0 in them. Fox Body Mustangs are one of those cars that pretty much everybody has to like, even if they want to say that they don't like them. It's got a V8. It isn't fast, but it sounds incredibly fast.
Yup.
The interior is tweed like a sport coat. And
look at that.
Notchback looks like you handed a 4-year-old a crayon and said, draw car.
Pretty much.
So you're driving it kind of ironically, but actually sincerely.
Yeah, they're a little bit silly.
You're driving it sincerely. If I met a dude and for the first time he pulled up in one of these,
yes,
I'd have to be like, all right, player, I respect the hell out of you.
All right, bro. That's dope.
Now, let's go play pickleball. It's not great.
Play some pickleball,
at any one thing, but it is kind of good at a lot of things.
And they had those graphics on there. That's so 90s.
You want to do to a Fox Body that somebody else hadn't already done. You want to make it go straight fast, there's people who tell you how to do it. You want to make it go around corners fast, there's people who will tell you how to do it.
Drift build?
So there's research there, brother. They're cool. They do suck, though. 100%. Just be totally clear. They suck. I picked a lot of cars with bad gas mileage. You can get these for pretty cheap, under $20,000 all day long. Notchbacks are harder to find, so they're a little bit more. So part of the fun is finding one. And when you find one, be ready to jump on it. These cars are cool as hell. Stylish, yes. Unique.
Bingo.
Now, yeah. Popular, dude, whether they want to admit it or not, everyone loves a Fox Body Mustang.
I think giving that a full popularity is probably glazing. I think also uniqueness, I wouldn't rate it this high, personally.
Functional?
No.
If the function is looking tough, and like
it's not functional at all, dude. That's like a...
Yeah. It's
no,
functional.
dude. This is so much glaze. Come on, James.
They're cool. They're cool. They're cool.
They are cool, though.
Mitsubishi Evo.
Yes, Evo 8 or 9.
Evo 9. The Mitsubishi Evo 8 is
I mean, the Evo 8 is the Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift car.
A car for guys who are done f***ing around.
Pretty much, dude.
If you drive one of these...
What's up, Laura?
I assume that you're good at math and have incredible hand-eye
Doing good.
I might.
Watching a video right now on some cool cars for cool guys.
In the pits at F1. There's literally nothing more intimidating than a guy driving an Evo with really nice tires on it and nothing else.
Yep.
Subaru wishes. I can't even believe that's a conversation. Subaru guys are unserious people. Evo guys are serious guys.
Dude, and the Subaru guys outnumber the Evo guys like 4-1 or maybe 5-1. Like, it's crazy. You never see Evos compared to how much you see STIs.
Put that on guard,
At least
dude. Legendary,
for me.
absolutely legendary 4G63 engine, all-wheel drive, both of which were developed while winning World Rally Championships back to back to back. These things are dialed. They are
Evo's fuck, dude.
They look insane, but it's fine because they're so good.
I couldn't imagine living in Cali.
You can get these for under $30,000, but you're probably looking.
I don't stream daily, Nora. No, on Thursday and Friday for Supreme and Palace.
Buy the nicest one that you can afford. If you can't afford a nice one, then go down to a cheaper car and buy the nicest one of that. Because nothing makes a car less cool than it being broken. Broken cars suck, dude.
Thank you.
100%. Unique? Yeah, because they all broke. They all exploded. Be careful, they do explode. Popular? Yes, very popular. Functional? Yeah, it's got 4 doors.
He's just maxing out the bars every time. That's so funny.
100%.
I don't think I would buy one either, Marquise, personally.
One of the coolest cars ever.
They're super sick, but
this next car has
BMW
the potential to be very understated,
M3,
very classy, and
what do we got here?
Way more capable than it looks.
What do we got
it
here?
Also has the potential to be the biggest F-boy car on this entire list.
Biggest fuckboy car?
F80 M3.
Oh god. Oh god.
Okay, this car comes with one caveat. If you modify it like a stooge, it's no longer cool.
Yeah.
And it is very easy.
I don't like modern BMWs. I mean, my buddy has a nice M4. Like, I like the M's. I guess. I mean, I would drive it. It's cool, but like,
of them are not cool. But I think
it's not me.
Very cool from the factory, straight out of the box.
Automatic.
Very, very cool car. It's got a twin turbo inline. It's got 425 horsepower. Really great acceleration. Really great handling.
I'd rather have
really
a stick
good
shift.
Brakes. The competition package is a little bit more expensive, but is even better. You can get them with a 6-speed manual. They made a ton of them with 6 speeds. It's one of the coolest things about BMW is they continue to make cars with 6 speeds. But if I were going to get this car as a daily, I would get a DCT, which is dual clutch transmission with the paddle shifters.
Really?
It's really fast and really good, and it's an actual paddle shifted manual.
I can see your chats, Laura. I'm on YouTube, so I mostly look at the YouTube chat.
Good car. There are some cons. The suspension is pretty.
Follow me on my main channel.
Kind of uncomfortable for normal people, especially with the competition package. Parts are pretty expensive, so I would say because a lot of hot boys drive these things, it is very important that you make sure that you find the right one. Very, very good car. Stylish, yes. Unique.
It's a cool car. I dig the new M3s. They're nice. I mean, it's better than the current one.
M3, very cool car.
Not unique though, for sure.
Okay, enough with the boy cars.
Ooh, here we go.
This next car is for
Mercedes wagon.
AMG E63 wagon. The ultimate choice for the cool dad who wants to blend family practicality.
You could literally be Doug DeMuro in this thing.
Exhilarating, dare I say, excruciating performance. It's got.
Is that true, LS? You have to send your ECU out of the country to tune your BMW?
Sophistication and power.
It's insane.
Without being overly flashy. I honestly think this is one of the best looking cars.
Yeah, I would love a fast wagon.
20-something years.
I'd probably do like a new Audi if I had like unlimited money. Alice Winter Jersey is tomorrow, Greenwood. Tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern.
Monstrous.
Is when it goes live.
Turbocharged 4-liter V8 engine that cranks out 603
Oh my god, I had no idea.
Blistering acceleration.
I thought it was like 500. 600?
While still providing ample space
Jeez
for all the
Louise.
kids and all of their various sports and activities gears. The interior is definitely the nicest interior.
Clean
on
as
this
hell.
List. Insane materials. Really great
But these are like 40 grand.
Tons of room. When you want a vehicle that effortlessly
at the bottom, they're 40 grand.
The demands of daily life with the thrill of driving, there are few options that check all the boxes as well as this.
Audi.
AMG E63 wagon. And I know I said all that stuff about not modifying the M3. Guess what? You can have at it with this one, boys. Dump it on big old wheels. Put exhaust on it.
There you go.
This thing is so classy that you can afford to be a little trashy with it.
Be a little
get it for
trashy with it.
anywhere from like 35 to 60 grand, depending on the condition. These are very, very cool. They're going to cost you a lot of money to maintain, potentially.
Rip.
And it's also a wagon that is probably pretty bumpy to drive. Stylish, you know it is. Unique, 100% definitely. Popular, yes.
Yep.
Very much. Functional, absolutely.
I agree with that for once.
Fast as F, and you can put a bunch of people.
Yeah, you see a soccer mom pull up to this, the light, she will smoke you.
Rules.
Oh, the new BMWs, gotcha. Yeah.
It's the last car on the list.
What is this?
And it's the most expensive and probably slowest one.
All right.
1970s
Alfa
Romeo.
What a weird
GTV.
pick.
Are you a rich guy and you want a second car to drive through the canyons with and go to Cars and Coffee?
That is a super sick car, though. Holy shit. Old Alphas. My friend's dad is an old Alpha.
Porsche,
Not one of these.
Maybe you got less
But it's
of a
cool as hell.
German vibe and more of an Italian in the vibe. For the discerning enthusiast,
I'll show you guys a picture of it before I end the stream.
Style and individuality. The 1970s Alfa Romeo GTV is an exceptional choice.
I don't know anything about this car at all.
Italian design by renowned Bertone design house.
Bertone.
GTV boasts elegant lines and a distinctive silhouette that'll stand out at
Yeah, I agree with you, Greenwood.
Alfa Romeos are not cheap, but
Car design was
they
so
are
much
the new
better
cool
back in the
icon.
day.
If you
It just
can't
was so
afford a
much more
GTV
consistent. There was
because
so much more
GTVs
art.
are super expensive. May I suggest a Giulia of the same vintage? Cheaper, boxier.
Yeah, here's the thing. Like, paddle shifting is better for the track. Like, my dad's Porsche on the track, I'm glad it has paddle shifting because that's fun. You're in a... Still, shifting on the track is fun too. In my Civic, I like that. It's a slower car. If I was maximizing my performance, I would want the paddles. But on the road, daily, you know, doing a couple highway pulls, on-ramp pulls, you know, I'm on about that street racing life. That shit's stupid as hell. But
as badass, but still
these are all
very
manual.
cool. I'm calling it right now. Alfa Romeos are the new cool second weekend car for the well-dressed.
I would say that's a good third car.
Guy. The coolest car that you can get is an Alfa Romeo. Don't get mad at me. It's just the way things go. It's math.
I like it though. It's a very off kilter.
Yeah, it's Italian.
A very
Unique?
off kilter choice.
Yeah, it's unique. Popular? Not yet.
Not yet.
But it will be. And if you point at it, it's a gorgeous car.
It is a pretty car.
Everyone will be like, yeah, that car is
Functionality.
awesome. That guy rules.
I mean, it's
functional. Depends on what you want it to do. If you want it to look cool.
Don't max it out,
drive
James.
around
Just
the
give us
city,
some difference.
It's very cool.
Oh God.
I think
You
it's
just
fun to
max it
drive.
out every time, I feel like.
And there's so many more cool cars than the ones that I included on this list. I think we should all put at least a little bit of thought into
It's a decent list. It could have had a lot more.
Sleep on a mattress
But at the
on
end of the day,
floor.
it's
You can
James's
wear
choice.
sweatpants. You can
And
be yourself and not talk to anybody. You could drive a car that you don't look back at.
I think
every
most
time you
people
park.
could that aren't into cars could probably do a little bit of research and get something that fits them. I don't know if this list is a good place to start. This definitely felt like more of an enthusiast list, which is fine. And if you're an enthusiast, you generally already know what you kind of like, but still a cool list to
Grocery store
introduce you to some new cars,
but
maybe.
I would go as far as to say that that's not even living, Jack. Get your hair cut, clean your body,
Yep.
exercise,
Buy
eat
Supreme.
healthy food, keep your home in order, put some thought into how you dress, be of service to other people, make
Yes.
things, appreciate things that other people have made, keep
Yes.
it in mind, drive a cool car.
He's spitting right
Thanks for
now.
watching, guys. Hit that subscribe button. I love you.
There it is. Subscribe to Speed, subscribe to James. We're giving that a like right there. And there's the video link. Bada bing, bada boom. What's going on, Ernest? How you doing, bro? We had a great stream today. We copped the few things. We copped manually the Miami Hurricanes jacket. I cannot wait to get this in and do a quick review of it. It's going to be dope. We got the UNC jersey Shout out to Re-Up23. Gonna do a little hold on this guy for the hockey season, maybe for the StockX Black Friday special. And the UNC hoodie, which am I regretting copping it? Maybe slightly, but I still think it's pretty fucking cool. And I think will end up being a pretty decent investment. Maybe a nice personal. I'm thinking about potentially in 2 years, like moving to North Carolina. I don't know. We've been thinking about it, talking about it, throwing it around in the old head. That's gonna do it, guys. Like, that is the stream today. It was a lot of fun. A lot of stuff happened. I mean, holy shit. Lo-Fi Girl is so loud right now. But man, getting back into the Supreme store. Here we are. Hope everyone had a great cop. Hope everyone had a great day, a great time in the stream, hanging out. Hope you all got what you wanted. And we'll do Palace tomorrow. It'll be a short stream tomorrow. I am going back to Indiana for a wedding, so I'm going to be doing that and finishing up some last minute things. But we'll be here live on stream for a chill video. Probably not going to sign up for a Palace ACO just because we really went hard today on Supreme, and I'm just going to try my best to get a manual jersey tomorrow. I think it's going to be pretty tough. We'll probably not get anything, but you never know. Maybe we will hit it big. But I'll catch you guys in the next one. See you tomorrow. Congrats to everyone that had success. Peace.